Hello, Leisha.
Hi, Jared, and a very warm welcome to all of you joining us for Vibrations and Manifestation.
We are so glad to have you here. Today, we're going to dig into a truth that I think we often forget.
We really do. And it's this. You are not manifesting in a vacuum.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Every single space you walk into, whether it's a boardroom, your kitchen, a classroom, it's a vibrational ecosystem.
An ecosystem. I love that. And you are actively shaping it, and at the very same time, it is actively shaping you.
So that brings us to our central question for today's deep dive.
Which is, how do the energies that we move through every single day, our families, our work teams, our partnerships, our communities, how do they influence what we can manifest?
And maybe even more importantly, how can we consciously influence those spaces back? How do we nudge them toward alignment?
Right. So we've talked a lot recently about how individual attention shapes reality, the whole observer effect.
Yeah.
Today, we're zooming out. We're expanding that focus from just the individual observer to the entire collective field. We're talking about how we literally co-create reality together.
And to start, I think the best way to get into this is through experience, through story.
Absolutely. Let's start there. I actually have one that's pretty recent. It's a perfect example of being a conscious tuner in a room.
Okay, set the scene for us.
So it was a creative workshop, a rainy Wednesday, one of those days where the air already feels heavy.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah. And I walk in and the air is just thick. You could feel it. People had their shoulders slumped. Notebooks were still closed on the table. Skepticism was just radiating off of everyone.
The room didn't believe in itself yet.
Not at all. It was a collective field of I'd rather be anywhere else. And, my old instinct, my first thought would have been to pep talk them.
Right, to try and fix the vibe with volume.
Exactly, to push energy at them. But instead, I decided to try something different. I chose quiet resonance.
So what did that look like? What did you actually do?
Well, I set my bag down really slowly, deliberately. I took one long, slow breath, and I didn't ask anyone else to. I just did it for me. I consciously softened my shoulders, let my jaw relax, and I just focused on letting my own heart rate drop. I just held this grounded presence and a soft, kind of gentle smile.
You became the anchor.
I tried to, and what happened was incredible. Within maybe 10 minutes, and I didn't say a word about energy, the entire room just lifted.
Wow.
Someone cracked a joke, notebooks opened, ideas started, tumbling out. It was amazing. It wasn't about me pushing energy onto them. It was about me holding a consistent frequency that everyone else's nervous system could subconsciously sync with.
That's such a powerful lesson. Leadership in these dynamics is about resonance, isn't it? It's not about volume at all.
It's resonance, not force.
Well, that perfectly sets up the flip side of that coin. My story.
Your reactive tuner.
The reactive tuner, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was walking into a production meeting a while back. I was already feeling a little rushed, a little behind schedule.
Okay, so your baseline was already a bit shaky.
A little shaky, exactly. And I walk in, and one of my colleagues is just radiating frustration. I mean, it was practically a physical force. Clipped tone, tense jaw, this really sharp, frantic energy.
Oof. You can feel that in your own body when someone brings that into a room.
You can. And instead of holding my center, instead of being the anchor like you were, I just matched them reflexively. My nervous system just synced right up to their chaos.
Like two out-of-tune guitars hitting the same bad note.
That's the perfect analogy.
Yeah.
And it pulled the whole band, the whole meeting out of tune. The energy in the room just tanked instantly.
And what happened with the meeting itself?
It was a mess. Decisions were sloppy. People were getting defensive. We basically weathered this hurricane that we had created ourselves. No one had planned for it.
Wow.
And the lesson for me, looking back, was so clear. I became a reactive tuner. I let someone else's frequency completely override mine, and the entire group followed that descent right into the mud.
Those two stories are they're the perfect illustration of this dynamic, aren't they?
They really are.
Yeah.
And so for everyone listening, let's just take a moment here. Just take a breath.
Yeah, just one deep breath.
And think of a recent moment, a time where you either influenced a room or a room influenced you.
And just ask yourself, which role were you playing in that moment? Were you the conscious tuner holding your own frequency?
Or were you the reactive transmitter, just broadcasting back the chaos you walked into?
It's a really powerful question to sit with.
It is. And it leads us right into the next part of our discussion, which is the science and the spirit behind all of this. How does this actually work?
Yes. Let's get into the mechanics. Because our energy isn't just personal. That's the big myth. It is fundamentally participatory.
So let's break down the principles that make this collective energy so real. Where should we start?
Let's start with the heart. Principle 1, heart coherence and the electromagnetic field.
Okay. This is something we hear about a lot, but I think people see it as, metaphorical.
Right. But it's not. It's physics. Your heart isn't just a pump. It is the most powerful electromagnetic generator in your body.
It generates a measurable field.
A huge one. It's about 60 times stronger electrically than the brain's field. And it can be measured several feet outside of your physical body.
Several feet. So if I'm sitting next to you, I am literally sitting inside your heart's electromagnetic field.
You are. We all are, all the time. And the quality of that field changes depending on your emotional state.
So when you're stressed or anxious, the rhythm is chaotic. It's an incoherent signal.
Exactly. It's jagged and irregular. But when you feel gratitude or calm or appreciation, your heart rhythm becomes smooth and orderly. It's a beautiful sine wave-like pattern. That's coherence.
And the coherent signal radiates out.
It radiates, and this is where it gets really fascinating. This is the entrainment effect.
Entrainment, that's a term from physics, isn't it?
It is. It's the principle that two separate oscillating systems will tend to lock into phase and start vibrating at the same frequency.
Like two pendulum clocks on the same wall.
Precisely. And in a room full of people, when one person holds a state of heart coherence, their stable rhythmic signal starts to influence the unstable, chaotic rhythms of the people around them.
And their hearts literally start to sync up.
They do. The research on this is just astounding. Studies show that within 60 to 90 seconds,
That fast.
60 to 90 seconds, someone sitting near a person in a coherent state will start to have their own heart rhythms, and even their brain waves begin to sync with that stable signal.
Wow. So in my disastrous meeting,
Yeah.
the most powerful thing I could have done was to just get my own heart into coherence.
That's it. You wouldn't have had to say a word. Just by stabilizing your own field, you would have offered a dominant, stable, safe frequency for all the other chaotic systems in that room to attune to.
It's involuntary co-regulation.
It's biological.
Yeah.
The human system is wired to seek out safety, and a coherent heart field is the ultimate signal of safety.
Let's actually have everyone listening experience this for a moment. It's so simple.
Yes, let's. So wherever you are, just go ahead and place a hand on your heart.
Feel the warmth of your hand.
And now, let's just take 3 slow, coherent breaths together, breathing in nice and slow.
And breathing out even slower.
Breathing in again, feeling your chest rise.
And out, letting your shoulders drop.
One more. Deepest breath yet.
And release.
Just feel that. That's the foundational reset. That's how simple it is to start generating coherence.
And that simple act changes the signal you are broadcasting to everyone around you.
Which leads us right into the second principle. So we have the heart broadcasting this big field. Now, how do our brains receive it?
Emotional contagion. And mirror neurons.
Exactly. Our nervous systems are constantly listening. They're not passive. And mirror neurons are these incredible brain cells that fire both when we do something and when we watch someone else do that same thing.
So if you smile, my brain fires as if I'm smiling.
Correct. And it's not just for physical actions. It's for emotional states. When we observe an emotion in someone else, tension in their jaw, joy in their eyes, our brain subconsciously imitates that state.
Which explains why tension feels so catchy.
It is Keshi. It's an energetic mimicry system. And it's designed for our survival, for group attunement, so we can all get on the same page quickly if there's a threat or an opportunity.
This connects directly to everything we're learning about the nervous system now, about co-regulation and social safety.
It's the same principle. Our nervous system is constantly scanning for cues of safety or danger from others.
So if I'm around people with clipped tones and tense posture, my system receives that as a threat signal, and I go into a defensive, contracted state.
And if you have a whole group of people doing that, you get systemic chaos. No creativity, no collaboration, just defense.
But if you, in your workshop, model a slow breath and soft shoulders,
then you are broadcasting cues of social safety. And that gives every other nervous system in the room permission to relax, to downregulate from defense, and move into a state of open engagement.
And that's where the magic happens. That's where connection and creativity live.
That's it. So we have the heart's field and the brain's mirror neurons. The third principle kind of ties it all together.
The law of oneness, or as we might call it, vibrational interdependence.
Yes. From a spiritual perspective, it's the idea that no frequency exists in a vacuum. We're all part of this collective web of vibration.
And every interaction in a group is a feedback loop.
A constant feedback loop. What you put out, you get back, often amplified or reshaped by the rest of the group.
This completely reframes personal responsibility, doesn't it? Your
Yeah.
personal vibrational work is never just for you.
Never. It is an act of leadership. When you do the work to align yourself, you are leading the alignment for every shared space you enter.
That's true vibrational leadership.
It is. Okay, so now that we've kind of laid out the science, the what and the why.
We need to get into the how, the practical tools.
Exactly, because this isn't just an intellectual concept. Group energy has to be experienced in the body to be understood.
So let's all just take a breath together to mark that shift. We're moving from theory into practice.
Okay, so the first exercise, the first tool, is all about building your baseline awareness. We call it the energy check-in.
The purpose here is just to train yourself to notice these subtle shifts that we usually ignore until it's too late.
Yes, so step one is to check in now. This is the before snapshots. Just pause for a second, wherever you are.
And just observe your internal weather. Don't try to change it. Just name it. Ask yourself, do I feel open right now or guarded?
Am I feeling spacious or tight? Buzzing, tired, hopeful, scattered? Just find a word for it.
Step 2, sense your field. Bring your attention to your body, your chest, your shoulders, the very air around your skin. What's the temperature of your inner world?
And step 3 is just to anchor that feeling. Take a mental snapshot of this baseline state. This is your starting point.
And the real-life application here is to do this tiny check-in before you walk into any high-stakes space.
Yeah.
A meeting, a family dinner, a difficult conversation.
And then after the interaction, you do a post-check. And you ask, did that space expand me or did it contract me?
Did I rise or did I dim?
When you track that over time, you start to see your own energetic patterns so clearly. You learn what drains you and what lifts you.
Okay, that's a great awareness tool. What's next?
Next is a physical reset, something you can do in the moment. We call it the anchor object ritual.
So this is about giving your nervous system a physical doorway back to alignment when things get chaotic.
Exactly. So, step 1, choose your anchor. Picture an object you almost always have with you. A ring, a pen, your watch, a stone in your pocket.
Something you can touch easily.
Yes. Now, step 2 is to infuse it with intention. So right now, either hold that object in your mind, or, if you can, hold it in your hand.
And as you breathe in, slowly, silently say to yourself, when I touch this, I return to myself.
And as you breathe out, imagine a feeling of calm settling into that object, like you're filling it with light.
So you're programming a reset.
You are programming a physiological reset. Now, step 3, visualize using it. Picture a moment when group tension is spiking. You can feel it in the room.
See yourself just lightly, subtly touching your anchor object.
And as you touch it, feel your breath instantly slow down. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel the noise of the room just become background.
It's a silent grounding switch that only you know about.
It's your secret tool to hold your center when the shared field starts to wobble.
I love that. Okay, so we have a tool for awareness and a tool for in-the-moment resets. What about for starting things off on the right foot?
Yes. This is a tool for co-creation, the shared frequency ritual.
And the goal here is just to get everyone on the same vibrational page right from the start.
Even if it's just a 30-second ritual. So, for this, I want you to imagine yourself in a small group. Your team at work, your family, a few friends.
Okay, got it.
Step 1 is the group breath. Imagine everyone in that group just pausing for one single, slow, synchronous inhale. And exhale.
You don't even have to announce it, you can just model it.
Just model it.
Yeah.
Step 2, microgratitude.
Yeah.
Picture going around the circle and each person silently acknowledging just one thing they appreciate. About the project, about the group, about the day. And just picture that sheer softening in everyone's chest.
That's beautiful.
And then, step 3, a humor check. Something to bring in a little human warmth. Imagine asking, all right, what's your vibe emoji right now?
I like that. You give space for a little smile, an inner laugh.
Exactly. It breaks the tension.
Yeah.
You can use these little things in staff meetings and classrooms before a creative session. It's about being subtle and intentional.
These tools really are about becoming aware of your own contribution, aren't they? It's not about policing anyone else.
That's the whole point. When you stabilize your own frequency, you invite coherence. You don't demand it.
Okay, so now, let's move even deeper. Let's get into what we call manifestation debug mode.
Yes. This is where we clear the static, where we really tune into the magic.
We're going to go through a few interactive prompts here, so just allow yourself to go with us, pace yourself with our questions.
The first debug prompt is control versus coherence.
So recall a moment a group really drained you. Just bring that memory to mind.
And now ask yourself, in that moment, were you trying to fix everyone? Were you trying to manage their reactions or predict what they would do?
Or were you simply showing up as your grounded self, letting them have their own experience?
And notice the physical feeling that comes with each of those. Control tightens you, it closes your chest.
And modeling coherence that softens you. It feels like expansion.
The difference is undeniable in the body.
Okay, prompt number 2. What frequency am I bringing?
Visualize a room that you know you'll be in soon. Maybe a meeting tomorrow or a family dinner this weekend. Just pause at the doorway in your mind.
And ask yourself, with total honesty, if the entire room instantly matched my vibration right now, my calm, my chaos, my hurry, my hope, would I want that outcome?
Whew, that's a powerful question.
It is, because awareness is where choice begins.
All right, prompt 3, micro adjustment.
So if nothing else in that room could change, what is one tiny shift you can make in yourself?
Could you just slow your breath, soften your face, stand a little taller?
Could you decide to focus only on appreciation for the next 5 minutes, or to match truth instead of tension?
Choose one micro adjustment right now. And feel how that single tiny shift changes your relationship to that room before you've even entered it.
It puts you back in the driver's seat.
It does. And the final prompt, number 4, this is the big one. Is this mine? The sovereignty check.
Bring to mind a time when your mood suddenly shifted around other people. You were feeling fine, and then, bam, annoyance, sadness, anxiety.
Now ask your body this question and trust its first instinct. Did this emotion start inside me, or did it land on me from the outside?
Was it yours, or did you catch it?
And if it wasn't yours, if you know deep down it wasn't yours, you can gently hand it back.
Imagine just saying, with clarity, this doesn't belong to me, and release it with an exhale.
You're not pushing it back with anger, you're just choosing not to hold it anymore.
Okay, let's do a quick micro reset together right now, just to seal that in.
Yes, just place your attention on your heart. A slow inhale.
And an even slower exhale.
Picture your energy just settling, like glitter in a snow globe.
And imagine re-entering that room you visualized. But this time you're holding your chosen frequency like it's a lantern.
The goal is never manipulation, it's self-calibration.
It's about becoming a steady, clear signal in a noisy space. Because groups naturally crave coherence, and they will almost always rise to meet your frequency.
And now, this is the moment to really feel it. We want to guide you through visualization to harmonize the shared field.
So if you can, just get comfortable, soften your pace, allow yourself to just listen and receive.
Begin by imagining that you're standing on a soft grounding surface. Maybe it's sand or cool grass or warm wooden floor.
And a gentle golden light begins to wrap around you, making you feel safe and supported.
And now figures begin to appear in a circle with you. Just allow them to show up naturally. These might be collaborators, loved ones, people from your daily orbit.
Just let them arrive without any effort.
And now I want you to notice the heart of each person in the circle. See it glowing with a soft, luminous color.
Some might be vibrant and bright. Others might be flickering or a little dim. Just witness their colors without any judgment at all.
Now, place a hand over your own heart and notice your color. And just with your intention, allow it to brighten by one soft, steady shade.
And now we're going to breathe the field into harmony.
As you inhale, imagine your color expanding just a few inches beyond your chest.
And as you exhale, feel that color stabilizing, becoming more clear and steady.
Inhale again, and this time, imagine all the colors in the circle beginning to harmonize. Blending softly, like watercolor meeting water.
See the blues and greens and golds weaving together, creating a beautiful, coherent tapestry of light.
And as you watch this, a quiet knowing unfolds within you. No one here needs to be fixed. No one needs to be managed.
Everyone is just seeking resonance.
Just like you.
Feel the sense of relief that washes over the group as they realize they don't have to match chaos. They only have to match presence.
Your steady glow is like a lighthouse for them, a consistent, reliable beacon. Now, picture one person in the circle that you desire more ease with. See them stepping a little closer to you.
And as they stand beside you, notice their color brightening, just from being near your steady glow. The energy speaks for you. You don't have to say a thing.
Now imagine the entire circle breathing together. The inhale lifts the brightness of the whole field.
And the exhale settles everyone into a deeper state of harmony.
And just feel this truth rise up from your heart. When I shine steady, others find their rhythm.
You are participating with clarity and choice. You aren't forcing anything.
Now, gently let the circle begin to fade. The colors dissolve into a soft mist.
And the light returns to your own body, anchoring you in your own presence, right here, right now, in the real world.
Just take a final deep breath and carry this feeling with you. This is a template, a feeling you can bring into any room at any time.
Wow, that was powerful.
It really lands in the body, doesn't it?
It does, and it really brings together everything we've talked about today. This whole exploration of collective energy.
Yeah, from your story of being a reactive tuner to my story of being a conscious tuner in that workshop.
And then digging into the principles behind it all. The heart coherence, the mirror neurons.
And the law of oneness. The science just confirms what the spirit has always known, that our energy is fundamentally participatory.
And we gave everyone some real-time exercises to put this into practice. The check-in, the anchor object, the shared ritual.
And that visualization just now really gave us the template, the felt sense of what shared harmony is really like.
So if we had to distill this all down, the main takeaway from this whole deep dive, what is it?
I think it's this. And it's so simple, but so profound.
You shift the energy of a room not by effort, not by force, but by becoming a stable frequency within it.
Yes. When your heart is coherent and your presence is anchored, your steadiness gives everyone else permission to align with themselves.
It's an invitation, not a demand.
In this show, Vibrations and Manifestations, we really design it to be a pocket of coherence for you, a place you can come to find that stable frequency.
And coherence is contagious. So by listening, by subscribing, by breathing through these practices with us, you are amplifying this steadiness out into the world.
So we'd love for you to share this deep dive, share it with your friends, your team, your family, anyone who could use a calmer collective field.
Thank you all so much for holding this feels with us today and for choosing clarity.
Take your steadiness with you. Let your presence be a quiet beacon.
Until next time.